The largest egg producer in the Southwest says a vaccine approved by the federal government could have significantly reduced the impact of bird flu on its Arizona operations. Joining us to discuss the company's bird flu outbreak is Glenn Hickman, the president of Hickman's Family Farms. Thank you so much for coming in.
My pleasure.
So a couple of weeks ago, you noticed some strange things. What happened?
Right. On May 14th, we started to see an uptick in mortality in one of the barns. And by the 15th, we took in swabs to the University of Arizona's lab in Tucson, and they came back positive for bird flu on the 16th. Since that time, we've been depopulating that farm, and now we've gotten 3 other farms infected.
Some people might be surprised to hear that there's actually a vaccine for the bird flu, but you're not able to access it. Why?
It's very frustrating. This vaccine was started being manufactured 2 years ago in our country, and it's being shipped to Europe to protect those farmers' flocks. We're unable to buy that vaccine to protect our flocks. It's kind of stuck in the typical Washington, D.C. quagmire.
So a USDA, United States Department of Agriculture spokesperson said to Newsweek, there are complex logistical aspects associated with the implementation of any vaccination strategy, including distribution, surveillance, and trade ramifications. What do you think about that?
I think the honest part of it is speaking to the trade ramifications, because the meat bird industry doesn't want vaccine to get started in the United States, and so they're the ones blocking it. The rest of the statement is completely untrue. We vaccinate our birds right now. This would just be added to that vaccination package. It would require no extra handling and no extra distress to the bird.
Why do you say the meat poultry industry does not want it?
There would be countries that, if they vaccinated their chickens, would preclude them from shipping chicken meat into their countries. And that's a way for the chicken industry to remove their surpluses so that they can dump those surpluses overseas and keep the domestic prices higher.
Why do you think the meat poultry industry has not been as impacted by bird flu as you have?
Sure. A meat bird that we see in a grocery store is about 5 weeks of age. So there's some thought that there is some maternal protection because that bird is so young. So they have been largely skipped when it comes to bird flu. The commercial duck industry, the commercial turkey industry, and certainly the layer industry, together we've lost 170 million birds since this virus started 3 years ago.
And in your case, the flu cost 95% of your population in the West Valley, is that right?
That's right. We had previously lost our farm in Maricopa back in the late winter, early spring, and we just started to repopulate that farm when our western farms got hit.
What will that do to prices?
You know, while we're fairly large in our geographic area, the egg market is a national market, and so we have about 6 million of the 330 million birds capacity. So losing our birds probably won't affect the market much.
It does affect your operations, certainly, and it affects other people beyond the family that owns and operates the farm. How many employees and what's the impact with them?
Yeah, obviously we're going to have to downsize quite a bit. So prior to this, we had about 850 workers. Some of those were contract workers. They've been let go. Some of those were inmate workers as part of our 30-year program we've had with the Arizona Department of Corrections. We're proud of that program. We've paid over $10 million or 10 million hours of inmate labor, and we've literally had thousands of people go through the program. It will also affect some of our civilian labor. We're going to have to lay off some folks that, you know, frankly, have been around almost as long as I have.
You've said it will take about 2 years to regain the size of your flock. Is that correct?
Right. Normally that we replace our flock about every 2 years or 20 months. And so that's what our rearing facilities are geared to support. So it'll take us about 20 months to fully restock the farms.
Given cuts that we've seen at the federal level in terms of research and disease prevention projects, how likely do you think you will ever have access to the bird flu?
Well, to the bird flu vaccine.
I'm so sorry, yes, thank you.
So, Christina, the research is done, the manufacturing is done, the licensing is done. All we need to do is be able to say that we can issue a PO and purchase the vaccine.
How confident are you that you will get access to that vaccine or something else that comes up, you know, not just bird flu?
Well, eventually people's got to get their head out of the sand. If we want to have safe, affordable eggs on a day in, day out basis, we're going to have to do something to protect that production stream. So vaccine is the only way to do it. This is no longer a seasonal challenge. This is an endemic in our environment. And whether you're in Michigan or in Mesa, you've got a chance to have bird flu in your flock.
Glenn Hickman, thank you so much for making time. I know it's a very challenging time for you, so we appreciate you coming in and speaking with us.
Thank you for the opportunity.